Now I lay me down to sleep. I pray the Lord my soul to keep. If I should die before I wake, I pray the Lord my soul to take. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a B-I-T-C-H. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a Too Short's favorite word on me. The devil is a friend turned foe who turned on me. The devil trying to take Adam's rib. The devil trying to keep a good dad far away from his kids. Might as well just go to the war. Might as well go to jail if the babies can't live with you. That right there was the devil. All up in your motherfucking brain trying to meddle with your thoughts. Hoping that you get caught with your hand in the cookie jar and get shot by the police. Just another dead homie who was trying to make $1 out of 10 cents, homie. Devil is some fool trying to start shit with me when they see I'm doing good. You a fucking housewife to the homies in your hood. If I was God, then I would kill the devil. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a B-I-T-C-H. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a U-S-G-O-V-E. R-N-M-E-N-T. N-Y-L-A-P-D. The devil hate people like me. The devil don't like the word free. The devil ain't no motherfucking G. You can't fuck with the G-O-D. The devil's half the people in the White House. The devil took God out the schoolhouse. The devil right there clapping when you crash out. Whisper in the homies here to take you out. The devil is the music industry. The devil isn't cool with you and me. The devil is social media and all the poison that they're feeding us. We just the idiots who eat it up. The devil is a rat PC'd up in county jail. God said ain't no real G's down the hell. God please use me as a vessel. Let me sneak into hell and slap the shit out the devil. The devil on some weirdo shit. See no evil, I don't fear that shit. The devil is Hollywood. Make the rich poor today and make them walk through the hood. Fuck the devil. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a B-I-T-C-H. The devil is a bitch. The devil is a...
So slow, Pismo the beach, riding in a low through Essen Valley. Blonde Punk, Santa Barbara, you know I live it, they gon' get it started. Pouring up the bottle, rolling Bob Marley, Ventura, Oxnard, all in the party. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. Today's the day, I'ma get it poppin'. Going through my phone, I got so many options. Number after number, like I work at the auction. I split some game on the floor, baby, you should come out, bitch. You can take my hand, I'm going up like a rocket. I got the keys to the 5, like I work with the locksmith. If I tell you pull up, then you know that we locked in. If I let you drive the boat, then you know that we rockin'. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. He keeps looking at my drip, everybody stare. Shaking hands, making plans at the Mid-State Fair. Hop on all these P's, yeah, I'm something like a player. I think she got a nigga, but I really don't care. I think she got kids, but I really don't care. She got a baby daddy, but I really don't care. I'm posted at the crib with my fingers in her hair. You started with a square, now you fucking with a player. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. We gon' dip, we gon' slide, we gon' rep the 805. We not in, we outside. We gon' take new pics by the old school ride. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue. Call the gang and make a move. We gon' party all night, make the baddies choose. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the Pismo, the beach. Riding in a low through Essen Valley. Lompoc, Santa Barbara. You know, Olive Beach, they gon' get it started. Pouring up the bottle, rolling by Marley. Ventura, Oxnard, all in the party. It's Saturday, what to do? Let's hit the parking barbecue.
Yes, sir. What's poppin'? CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast. Your host on the only station that plays 805 hip hop and R&B every Wednesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time with my co-hosts, the name Uno and Big Mike. Welcome back, y'all. I think that deserves another round of applause. Welcome back. If this is your first time, please do me a favor. Go ahead and hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you're watching on YouTube, give us a hype. If you're watching on Instagram, tag somebody in the chat. And if you're watching on Meta, tag at highlights, the word at highlight in the comments on Meta. That really helps us out. We have another fantastic show for you guys today. I don't know if you missed it, but I was on the 7 Spill. Shout out to 7 Records and the fellas over there. They had me on to review the Drake album. So if you missed that, make sure you go subscribe to 7 Records so you can check out our review of Drake's album. And I want to talk to the fellas, talk to the fellas today because the album's been out for a while. So now we can assess, did Drake actually flop? Or did he, I saw that he broke history. So does that count towards his legacy, or did he flop? Is this his first L? I'm gonna talk to the fellas about that. Also, Ox City, I forget the Instagram, I think it's called Ox City. They had the best rappers out of Oxnard conversation. So we got to talk about that. And I'm sure there's a whole bunch of other shit going on in the streets that the fellas want to talk about. Don't forget, June 20th, Uno and I will be live in San Jacinto at a festival. It's a family-friendly festival on the golf course in San Jacinto. You can visit connect.club for more information about that show, but it's free. Come out and catch a vibe, man. It's the first time I'm gonna be on stage in a minute, so I'm really excited. That's down in the Riverside area, so if you'll be in the Riverside area June 20th, then come catch us live. Also, I will be in the Santa Barbara area Memorial Day weekend for the Chris the Thrillist Thrillionaire extravaganza. So if you're out there, then come say what up, buy your boy a drink. And I think that's all the announcements I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring my co-hosts up and let's get it cracking, y'all. Hit that share button. Let's get it popping. Me in the city is wifed up. When I'm outside, they get hyped up. Tell all these rappers to pipe down. They upset they ain't doing it like us. Diamonds is dancing like Mike Jack. You see all of my fingers is iced up. Pack up these niggas in zigzags and I light them up and get high as fuck. Niggas claim they got all the sticks, but they rolling around with their safety on. Funny niggas, they comedians. They be wildin' out, call them Apion. Shift key, niggas all cap. They ain't on the shit that they say they on. Top 2 and I'm not 2. Motherfucker, I feel like I'm Babytron. Yeah, I'm the king of the universe. Feel like I'm Babytron. Emperor of the universe, feel like I'm Babytron. Yeah, feel like I'm Babytron. Top 2 and I'm not 2. Thank God that I'm not you, motherfucker. What's poppin', fellas?
What's good? What's good? What's good? It's Saturday.
Fast, slow.
Love Beach.
Yo, he can't help but be a pimp. My nigga cannot help but be a pimp, man.
That nigga on that pimp shit, man.
Shout out to Trap Guy, yo. How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Can't complain. I've been tweeting like a motherfucker today. I don't know. My juice has just been flowing with a lot of good shit, a lot of funny shit. So I don't know.
You over there on X?
Yeah, I'm on X, but somebody told me to go to Threads with it because I'll go more viral.
Yeah, hell
so
yeah.
I had to hop on Threads with it today. So
there you go. Fuck that nigga Elon. There you go.
Fuck that nigga. You know what I mean?
What up, Jody? Jody, where'd you move to? Where do you live now, Jody? Go ahead and dox yourself.
I know where he live. I got his low. I'll tell you where that nigga at right now. Just playing.
I think we got Big Mike back. Let me see one sec.
Actually, that nigga got rid of my low. Actually, never mind. We ain't got each other's low no more.
What happened?
What up, Big Mike? We talking about Jody. Jody said he moved, so I was asking him where he moved to.
Where Jody moved to?
I don't know. He got to put it in the chat, man. How you doing?
Oh man, I'm smooth. What's up with you niggas?
Can't complain. How was your weekend?
Nigga, you know I don't do nothing. I'm the old man. I sat around here. I clean the guns up, argue with niggas on IG about what I said. You know? All I do, argue with niggas on I argue on niggas on IG about my opinion.
At least you honest about it. Before we get into anything, I definitely want to give the 805 artists a little shout out. We have our own Billboard chart out here in the 805, so you can check out connect.club/charts if you want to see what the top 20 songs in the area are. I'm just going to read off the top 10, but shout out to 42 Slick for holding down number 1 for the 3rd week in a row with Shake Something featuring 3 Million 10K Lee. At number 2, we have 1100 G-Way with Not That out of Oxnard. We also have Lulu out of Oxnard at number 3 with Tune In. Number 4, we got Something Dope DG with Better. I think he's out of Oxnard too, so Oxnard's holding down the top 5. And then we got the name Uno at 5 and 6 with OK and Letter to the Heavens. At number 7, we have Nathan Charles with No Sleep featuring ABG. Both out of Lompoc. Number 8, we have On God from Young Meeks. He's out of Ventura. Number 9, we have Big Time Bake and Jules with A Brother. And at number 10, we have DJ The Prince with October 27th. If you want to see the full top 20 chart, then go ahead and hit that website, yo. Shout out to Big Time Bake in the chart. Hey, Robin, man.
How this nigga Uno got 2 songs on the chart? They don't even like
he be putting them out. He be putting them out.
Yeah, they don't even like me like that. They don't even. I got 1 vote on the best Oxnard nigga. It was a nigga who was in the top 4. They really don't like me like that. You fat. You speaking facts. You speaking facts. I said, damn, nigga, this niggas that don't even speak English rap better than me. Like I was dumbfounded.
So speaking of, let's get into that. Let me see. What is that profile? It's Ox. There we go. City of Oxnard. They put out a poll to see who is the best rapper out of Oxnard, California. That's our territory, 805. So they put this up. This is the top 4 rapper nominations have been tallied. Who is the best rapper of Oxnard? I don't see who are the options. So we had Big Time Bake.
The top 4 was Big Time Bake, DG, Young Quicks, and damn, you just said it in 1100 G-Way.
1100 G-Way.
Okay.
So they held the poll. The voting was open for a couple of days, and lo and behold, Big Time Bake won. Shout out to Big Time Bake. But the question to the panel is, was that the right top 4? And if not, who would your top 4 be?
We're going off of rapping?
Yeah, rapping.
Because that's what it's like rapping, right? It's not like who makes the best music or.
But I think so this is because City of Ox is not a blog, not a music blog. I think that we have to kind of read in between the lines personally.
It's popularity.
I haven't talked to them. I think it's an all-around category. Popularity, their taste of music, but I think it's mainly popularity, but their taste of music and I think rapping skills is probably the lowest priority on the list. That's what
I think it's but
didn't people vote the names in?
That's what I was gonna say. So it's popularity because it goes off the niggas that voted. Like people had to tag who they wanted, and then the best 4. Then they got voted again. So it had nothing to do with
You're saying the way they selected the artist was like, tell us who your favorite rapper is.
Yeah, tag who your favorite rapper is here. And then whoever got the most 4 got moved on to the next thing. So it had nothing to do with music talent. It just had to do with popularity.
Okay. So my question still stands.
But how do I answer it though? Because if I go off popularity, then I'm like, okay, I guess
you go off of what you think.
Nobody on the coast rap better. There's just a list of niggas that even I don't rap better than. You know what I mean? Like there's just a list of niggas that actually rap good. And know if you're gonna do a best rappers list, then those niggas should definitely be on it. That's like Ism, that's like Mark Ford, that can be King Harris, that can be, you know, Phyllis Driller. Like if you're going off a rappers list, like, you know what I mean, that's different. You know, Chris the Thrillers can rap. Like it's a different thing than just popularity. But I don't think they were far off on some of the people that they chose. I just would subtract a couple. I'm probably not gonna name the names who I would subtract. But yeah, I would subtract a couple for sure.
So not about who you subtract. Who would be on your list?
Yeah.
In no particular order, but what four would be on your list?
Yeah, those guys. Bake is 40 and Bake is 40 and yeah, like it would be like a toss up between like Philly and like because I'm biased, you know what I mean? So I'm always throwing one of my dudes in there, but I'm gonna leave myself out because nobody makes better music than me. That just is what it is. But as far as like rapping ability, like yeah, them niggas can rap their ass off. So there's definitely niggas that I feel like should be on that list. Like I feel like 1100 G-Way is on there. He came out on a run. He can rap his ass off. I feel like King Harris can rap his ass off. There's like a lot of you can rap your ass off. I feel like there's a lot of people that get left off just off of rapping ability, but yeah, those would definitely be like my top three for sure.
I think Oxnard, I mean, I like that they specified it to Oxnard, which is why I didn't expect, you know, there's no Casey family on the list. There's no Chris the Thrillers on the list because it is specific.
Did they say Central Coast or the city of
They
Oxnard?
Said Oxnard.
Specifically Oxnard. So,
but that's not fair because like, I mean, then I guess I should take out the not fair. So if I go off of that, then yeah, like 40 is Bake, and then yeah, y'all can throw in whoever y'all want as the fourth one. Because we're not technically from Oxnard, so I can understand us not being on the list.
So we gonna throw King Harris in there?
Is he from Oxnard?
Shit, where the fuck?
Yeah, yeah, he from Oxnard.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is he from Oxnard? Like, like, is he? Like, I mean, that's my nigga. Like, yeah, he can rap his ass off, but
basically, you niggas tell me.
Yeah, no, he from Oxnard. He should definitely be on there. Slats, what up? Slats said, why fuck Elon, bro? It's a different conversation, but it's fuck Elon, though.
Yeah.
Ventura Co-Seed Exchange, what's up? Real DJ K9, what's good? Platinum 143, what's up? Willis says, I never heard of them before last week.
DG can rap, so I'm not like disrespecting DG or like Young Quicks, the other people on the list. I do think like a King Harris is over a Young Quicks if we're gonna speak, you know, fact.
If we talking about rap, bro, Young Quicks got to come off the list. If we talking about rap, like popularity, I understand, but even still, like.
Wait, hold on. He has to come off the list?
Off the list. All right.
Back it up.
No, I just wanted to make sure I heard it clear. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm not. Those niggas be think I be on bullshit.
But I like his response the best. Like, he was like, because I don't think he thought he was going to make it. And his response was like, I just put LOL. I saw the list and I saw DG was the only nigga that tagged me and I just put LOL. Like,
so I'm going to tell you what, when I went to vote, I hollered at Uno to ask where Philly was from, and I was going to vote for all the ones I like, right? But once I went back to the post, right, and seen the controversy, I didn't tag none of these niggas. I said, these niggas could have to. Hey, Uno know what I'm talking about? I said, I'm about to put all the niggas I like on the list. I came back to the post, and it was some bullshit going on.
But like, I get certain niggas on the list because they can, you know what I mean? Like, I get it. But then his Quicks was like, I mean, he didn't say this, but he said it within so many words. He was just like, well, I'm the only one who's my living is based off like I have my rapping is how I provide my lifestyle. I don't do another job. So fuck your list. And I'm like, well, that's the realest shit a nigga wrote because ain't nobody like I feel like half the niggas on not half the niggas. Let me not talk shit about the niggas on the list, but I just feel like a lot of names that were listed, like they're still striving and still trying to get to where they can provide for their family just off their music. So if we're talking about a list, like, to be honest, the best nigga from Oxnard is Kyle or Anderson .Paak. But like, if we gonna leave those niggas off, then the next niggas could be whoever makes money off their music. That's like kind of what I would assume.
I mean, to me, I just feel like I'm very tired of that conversation. For me personally, like just because you make money off your music, that don't make it good. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that's not the conversation. That we not saying who's good. Because I guess that's not the conversation.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So I'm interpreting who is the, so for like the question was who would be on your list, and what is your definition of?
Well, yeah, Quicks ain't making my list at all. I'm not capping for him to make no list.
Now I'm talking about me. My definition of the best rapper in Oxnard is who makes the best music, who has a cool factor that is heads and shoulders above the rest, and who actually has the potential to compete in the mainstream. That's always my criteria. I always say who has the ability.
Then the nigga they name one. That's the nigga that's on the major
for sure. But the question isn't. I mean, to me, it's not even in question. Should Big Time Bake have won? He definitely should have won.
Okay.
And the question is the top four who should have been on the list?
Let me hear the top four.
Young Quicks.
Yeah.
No.
Big Time Bake.
Yes.
Something Dope DG.
No.
That's the white boy we played you.
No.
And 1100 G-Way.
Yes.
Okay, so I would keep.
You know why? You know why? Because I seen them names on this show. Fuck it, I'm being biased. Yeah. If you ain't been on this show, nigga, nigga, fuck you. And I'm about to come back outside because I'm about to get my license back. You niggas in trouble, bro.
Let's go. The cool part about it is every single name has been on that show.
Yeah, but they ain't been popping like them other niggas. That nigga G-Way hit the ground running. That nigga Bacon's out here tearing ass. Nigga, do you know there's a liquor store in Vallejo that's using this nigga's song? Nigga, hey brother, right? My homie said in the hood, he said, hey, ain't this your homeboy? And I'm listening. These niggas are selling Hennessy bottles to hey brother. I don't think Bacon's
get out of here.
I never think Bacon's been in Eminem Liquors in Vallejo, the home of Mac Dre, right? they slutting the fuck out of his song to Hennessy bottles. But
I love to hear that. That's dope.
All I want to say, I'm gonna send this shit to you too, so you can see the shit, Lord. All I want to say is, I understood what Uno was saying. That basically it was a popularity test of them asking, and it's probably a young geographic of who your favorite rapper is. So here you go with a whole bunch of rappers on the list that shouldn't be on the list.
Yeah, I mean, to me, that's social. And Uno brings up this point all the time. That's what social media is gonna do, right? It's gonna turn everything into a popularity contest because people don't give a fuck. They're not paying attention to the same things we're paying attention to. They're not asking who's making the best records. But I mean, for my list, I would keep G-Way 1000%. I think G-Way is one of the coldest rappers.
No, I like G-Way
without question.
I like
Bake, I mean, I feel like niggas need to really go back and rewind the conversations we've had here, because we predicted the rise of Bake right on time, nigga. Not just predicted it on time. Like, said this year this nigga would have a regional hit. So niggas need to rewind and follow that. We know what the fuck we talking about, even when it comes to popularity contests. But
I was just on some fanboy shit.
But that's my point. He's dope enough to be a fan of, and that's my point.
One time this nigga Uno had me so mad. That nigga just called me out. He said, yeah, this nigga Mike and this Big Time Bake shit, that's a homie. I don't even listen to that shit. And I was looking at this nigga Uno through the camera like this. I like this shit, cuz.
But that's my point. Is he and that's always been my point. I feel like that's been your point too, Uno. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but like, who is dope enough to be a fan of? Period. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's making the quality content to be a fan of? Who and Bake, to me, regardless of how you feel about his records, I feel like he's the most well-rounded artist that's coming out of Oxnard right now.
It was my stance on the hate on Brother the song. You know what I mean? Like, it don't have to be a great song as far as like a lyrical miracle, the nigga spitting crazy. It's just it's a good song. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. So like, yeah, what can you be a fan of? The video, the how he presents himself is that, you know what I mean? But when it comes to a list, I always just find a list mad annoying when you don't have your own like when niggas got to vote for it. I just find that annoying because it's just like anybody that is the most popular is always going to win. You know what I mean?
I feel that. I mean, and to get back to my Young Quicks, because I didn't get to finish that, and I don't want niggas to think I'm hating on Young Quicks. I think he has a place in the market. I just don't think, like, if we're talking quality of music, if we're talking skill level of rap, like, I feel like everything Quicks does is a branding exercise. It's not about his dopeness. You know what I'm saying? It's all about his community building and his connections to the city, but it's not really about his music or his skill level.
They asked something on Joe that I found very interesting. They were talking to Eric Bellinger, and they was like, do you think what's more important, the music or the marketing? And all them niggas said marketing. And that's kind of where we're at right now. Like, that's where we're at right now. So it's like, yeah, it's disgusting, but like, that's kind of how we know the quote unquote industry plants before we hear their music. Like, we get pushed their brand and then we click on their music. So if you go back to artists that you didn't grow up with and didn't like, I could like, for example, we not from New York. So our push to 50 Cent was then already establishing that 50 Cent was this. So it was the marketing behind 50 Cent and G Unit. Now he has hits that back it up, but it was the marketing that pushed him to get to the 50 Cent level. And I think that's really the conversation for real. If that makes sense.
I disagree with that. I don't disagree with reality. You're right. That's where we are.
Yeah.
That's where we are in reality.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you can't disagree with facts, man. I hear you.
No, I'm not disagreeing with reality, but I disagree to put 50 Cent in that category, and I think he's a good example to bring up because I think 50 Cent actually was probably the last generation of organic growth, especially like bi-coastal growth. His mixtape run was so crazy. And so undeniable. And there was hits on there from like How to Rob at the beginning all the way to like, I mean, you can go Unit. What's the white boy's name? Clinton Sparks mixtapes that he had and shit like that. So I think that
also speak from this is where age does come into play. I also speak from a young nigga mind, like a young nigga's perspective, right? Because I just told y'all niggas when niggas was doing when Surrealist just did the How to Rob, I didn't know what the fuck that nigga was doing. I didn't know. So like to me, it was like I grew up kind of like I said in the R&B church world. So like the hip hop grounded underground scene wasn't like a big scene to me. So to me, it was like this nigga came out of nowhere with Get Rich or Die Trying the movie. And the movie, like I get he didn't just come out of nowhere, but the marketing behind him talking shit, the marketing behind him being the villain, then going to the movie, going into the album, and then Massacre with Eminem, like it was a whole bunch of marketing. Same with like Kendrick, right? Like, yeah, we knew of what's that album? Section 80. Like we knew of Section 80, but I have a Kendrick album on my computer when he was K-Dot, and it was him on a purple cover because I used to be on Gutter Hip Hop just downloading shit, and I thought this was the weakest nigga alive. Like I just thought it was ass, and so I never listened to Section 80 until after they came out with the marketing of him being that he gets the cosign from Dre. He's the new sound of LA. It's like it was before I ever heard of a Rick and Mortis. You know what I mean? That I heard of a Kendrick Lamar in the mainstream. So like, it's hard for me to be like marketing don't play a fact. I think you do need both, but like, honestly, bro, 6ix9ine is the prime example of that. And I get what you mean of like the last of it with 50, but I feel like it's been like that, period. I feel like Jay-Z always been hard, but until the marketing where it was I didn't drop no album till I was 20. Like niggas lying, but the marketing behind it made it like, oh no, Hope's that nigga and is drug dealer turned rapper. Same with Pusha, drug dealer turned rapper. I feel like it's the marketing that kind of pushes these niggas more so over the top. You still got to have great music. That's to be longevity, to be here forever. You got to make great records. But I just feel like to get in our eyes is not necessarily about the music for real.
As a fan, as a long-time listener, Big Mike, what do you think matters more, the marketing or the music?
I like the music because I still organically touch music that has no marketing behind it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm going to go find the shit, especially if I'm a fan of the artist. And then with me looking for shit, I always bump into new shit, you know?
But I guess let me ask you, how do you become a fan of an artist without hearing the music, right? Like, I think, like, that's why I say marketing, right? Like, I look at it like
I really just be bumping into shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wait, what was your question again, Uno? You said, how do you become a fan of the...
Like, how do you become a fan of the artist? Because he said he became, like, a fan, right? Like, I know I think he said that just, I became a fan because of the music. But I know people that are fans of the person. Like, how do you become a fan of the person without the music? You know what I mean? Without the music is because of the marketing. That's, like, how I look at it, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes true sense. And I answered the best I could. I really be bumping into shit, but that's part of marketing. Like the dude I've been listening to now, 5-1 June, out of Ohio, right?
But that was marketing.
Yeah, it was marketing. Yeah,
that's marketing. Now that song is fire. Yeah. And he's fire, but it's marketing on how he even gets in our eyes. You know what I mean? Like for us to go click on that, he had to have the whole get up, how he look fly with the whole, we see him rapping what he has on. So then it's like, oh, let me go see what this niggas is talking about. It's the same thing with the baby. Like, let me go. The nigga come out with the video. The nigga was baby Jesus before the nigga was ever the baby. But when he became the baby is when the nigga started beating niggas up on camera and shooting niggas. And then we was like, oh, let me go listen to this music. And it matches the music with the marketing. So
I think you're making me realize, like, I stand by my theory that the industry split in two, and there's the internet industry, and then there's the music, the culture industry side of it. But I think what Uno's proven to me is that split happened a lot earlier than I think it did. And I think, I'm not saying marketing is not important at all, but I do think the younger listener who came up in the internet age is more affected and impacted by marketing. Like basically, and I think the way you can tell the difference between the listeners, besides obviously the age and the gray hairs in their face, but but by their behavior is, I think a listener who needs a caption to stop scrolling is a new version of as an internet fan, and a listener who is captured by the music and then researches everything else after the music catches your ear is probably an old school listener. And to me, like the reason I hate that statement that marketing is more important than music, I think they're both important, but without the music, you have nothing to market. And I think it bothers me that niggas like Ray Daniels take that, they take their position so seriously because they can't rap. They're not swagged out. They're not fly niggas. And so they start to downplay the fly niggas and the talented niggas to make their skills seem more valuable in the marketplace. And I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like that shit. I think Ray Daniels does that less. He just says shit I don't like, but I put him in that category of people who say, you know, marketing is everything, and marketing is the music don't even matter. Like, he says that less than other people. I'll acknowledge that, but he's still kind of in that category, which is why I brought it up.
Like, I feel like Fetty Wap falls into that category. Like, before if Fetty Wap was just like, if he didn't have the marketing behind Fetty Wap, yes, those songs are still great songs, but I feel like that catapulted him into like the superstardom that he became in 2015, 2016 with a run of songs that he get. Because real shit, half of them songs is really bun cheeks. You know what I mean? But the marketing behind it.
Nigga.
I'm not talking about Trap Queen. I'm not talking about the certified hits.
I think Trap Queen is buns, but like My Way, not buns. But
Trap Queen, My Way are hits.
Trap Queen is my least favorite Fetty song out of all of them. But Yeah, baby. 1738. That the what's that? Boom, 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 boom. Baby, oh, that's Trap Queen. Huh?
That's Trap Queen.
Is that,
yeah.
Baby girl, you're so damn
fine though.
Okay, no, that shit go. Trap
Queen
go. There you go, nigga. Nah, fuck that.
Fetty's hard. Fetty's hard. I'm not knocking Fetty. But once niggas found out that nigga was born with no eye, nigga, any song he dropped in that time was finna go crazy. Like, oh,
I don't think so. I think if those songs weren't that crazy, I don't think the eye would have got him over the hump. I don't think so, bro. I think he would be more like 6ix9ine, where like 6ix9ine is not known for music at all. Like, I've never, even if niggas like Gummo, I never hear them reference Gummo when bringing up 6ix9ine.
No,
it's just always drama and antics. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's not the case for Fetty. I don't like the conversation because it's usually niggas who don't make music having that conversation to me, which automatically makes it sus. But you know, let us know what you think in the chat. Slat says, but are you an artist / musician first, or what are you? Are you a funny nigga? What kind of character? And that's another thing. Like, I don't like the age of characters. Like, call me, I don't like
that. That's cap though. You don't like the new age of characters. Because for Jay-Z's a character. DMX is a character. Nas is a character. Like, you just don't like the new version of characters. Andre 3K is a character. Them niggas. I think that nigga's playing the flute still off of him being a weirdo.
So he's not a character. He's a real weirdo. He's a real weirdo.
But that nigga didn't come into the game as a weirdo.
Yes, he did.
Became, but no, not necessarily.
I don't think we didn't went from the era of characters to trolls. This new shit ain't even characters. It like everybody's trolling, bro. And they'll say it. Oh, I'm just trolling, or I trolled him. Like, I don't think these new people have the originality to be a character. All them people that you named as characters, I seen the characters that you said they were at the time. Jay-Z, a dope boy. Nas,
the cool laid back nigga. Now I get it. That's who they are. That's who they are. But it's times it for the marketing. You have to have, and to answer Slet's question, you're a business first. If we're gonna be real, if you're just an artist, you're the nigga on SoundCloud who doesn't care about having any fans to come in and support him. When you become the mainstream person, you become a business, you become an entity. So the marketing behind it is way more important to me. Like I'm saying, like, I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. Like, you have to have the marketing behind it when you become an entity, a whole conglomerate. Yeah. Like, you're not just an artist, you are a walking business, you're a walking billboard.
And here's where I'm doing what I've accused you of doing in the past, Uno, of like, this is where I start thinking of and wanting to behave the way I think the world should work instead of the way the world does work. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that you should become the only reason an artist should become a business is when demand becomes so heavy that you need to hire a team, but that team should insulate you from the business so you can continue to just solely focus on the art. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Whereas everybody thinks that business is art. And everybody thinks it's very impressive to be able to say, oh, I did this all by, I wrote, I produced, I fucking did the graphics, I fucking did the brand deal, I did the fucking everything. Everybody wants to take credit for that shit. And at the end of the day, I think it leads to like very mid output.
Yeah, by the way, my stances is nothing that I believe. I'm just saying that this is how the world is, how it works, right? I totally agree. I don't think any rapper should worry about any business, period. That's just how I believe in anything. But I understand how the industry is and what the industry is today. So I feel like you got to kind of, it's a double sword for real.
Yeah, it really is. But that's a good conversation. Let us know what you think in the chat. What's more important, the music or the business? And speaking of music, business, we like I said, we reviewed Drizzy's three album drop on the 7 Spill last week.
Yeah,
so if you didn't get a chance to check that, 7 records. So if you didn't get a chance to check that out,
God damn. Shit,
Go check out the recap of the Drake review. We're not gonna get into it. We didn't get to talk to Big Mike about the album. I don't know if you even listened to it. So
yeah, I listened to that bullshit.
So what's your opinion about it? What's your opinion?
Why? But that's marketing though. What Big Mike is doing right now is the definition of marketing. It's where we're at in it. Wait, I'm gonna ride for Kenny. I'm riding. Even if the shit was GOAT, he was gonna come in here and say it's bullshit. It didn't matter what it was. So that's where I feel like the marketing does play a fact into all this. Like, I watched the nigga. I sent you the video the other day. It was the nigga who was talking about how did you want shebang. Yeah. He was like rapping this shit. And he was like, this shit ass. But then he was like, this shit ass. But then it was fucking Kendrick shit where the nigga was saying, hey, sounded like Fat Albert, and he was like, nah, this shit slide. It's like it's the program and marketing behind it. Like, it's the tribalism. I'm gonna die for what I want versus what I think is ass. You know what I mean?
Now, I'm gonna tell you niggas why I checked out. As soon as that nigga touched that Mac Dre classic, I checked out. I was cool, nigga. I was cool up until I heard Too Hard for the Fucking Radio. I was like, nah, nigga, you can never be right in my eyes. And if I see you, I'm gonna punch you in your lips.
What you said? Oh, the Mac Dre joint.
Hey, I think that to me was a major checkout point on the album, just because
yeah, that was the only song we fast forwarded for real.
That solidified to me that you don't understand the moment you're in. You shouldn't stay 20,000 light years away from anything that sounds like Kendrick could rap on it. And especially if you're not waxing that nigga's cheeks on the beat, then stay away from that shit. And that nigga did not slide on that shit. To me,
but to him, he did. That's why he said, I'm gonna show you what to do, little boy. Like, to him, he felt like he was sliding.
And I think this is where Drake made his mistake. Like, me and Uno were talking off the air yesterday, and I was telling Uno how I think this is the first time ever to me that Drake has ever had cringe bars. You feel what I'm saying? And I think it's not that he hasn't had cringe bars before. I think his confidence level was so high and the confidence was real that he could get away with that shit. But the confidence does not feel real here. It feels very fucking forced, especially like during the moments like the Iceman turn. What else? Nigga, what are you talking about? Nigga, like, get out of here. And then some of the some of the cringe bars, like when that nigga said I got a high five from the bros because I fucked her for free. Like, nigga, you're Drake. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you still high fiving for free pussy out here? That's insanity, bro. Like, it's just too many cringe bars where it's just like he does not understand the moment.
Yeah.
But go ahead.
I only listen to Ice, man. I didn't listen. I'm trying to tell you, I checked out.
Yeah, you ain't gonna listen. You ain't gonna like the other joints. So okay. Iceman was gonna be what you liked, or you off of it.
And like I told you, it was cool. I was ready to be subjective and talk to you guys about it until I got to the Mac Dre. This nigga KO know how I am with Mac Dre. And not only did I check out, I was mad.
All right, so let me ask you a question though. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. What makes it biting versus paying homage?
That's what I put up on. So now that I that's what I put up on the short. I said, so I told, my question was, what's hating and paying homage? And then they were saying, what's stealing or paying homage, right? And I read through all the comments because I collab with a Bay Area platform now, right? Since my JT post. And my whole thing about it was me being a Mac Dre fan, I had to look at it as he didn't do it with ill intent, right? There's a cosign from Mac Dre's mom, and all three producers are Bay Area producers, right? But this is where he fucked up. The shots at first of all, the shots at Mustard. The shots at Mustard on the song, the reliving the shit with Kendrick and also taking the whole first verse. That whole first verse is Dre. So that's when we go to, hold on, what are you doing? Because this is my thing about Bay Area music. Bay Area music, to me, of what I grew up on, is one of the most organic musics of the industry. Like, nothing has been stolen when it comes to that music, but a lot has been stolen from Bay Area sound, right? But the Bay Area can have it two ways, bro. We can't be in this bubble and somebody outside the bubble take from it and say, hey, thank you. And then when they do it, nah, fuck you, nigga. No, that's ours. Give it back. But don't want to be out the bubble. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that's the biggest thing about it, because Dre is going to go down in history as not the most successful Bay artist, but one of the biggest artists in the Bay. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, if you put up a poll, they're going to say Mac Dre is just the best Bay artist ever. So it was very gutsy for him to do that. But when you have this relationship with P-Lo, his mom and everything, it's like, okay, this ain't the first time he has wore a Mac Dre t-shirt or used a Mac Dre beat, but yet it being on Iceman and having bars in there pointed at West Coast artists on a West Coast beat, niggas like, he ain't paying homage, he's stealing. Niggas is like, fucking.
Yeah, but I hear you. I just think I think that goes back to the tribalism thing, because nobody was saying this when the nigga did it on Who Do You Love, and nobody did this when he did it on YOLO, and he bit every single word on Who Do You Love from Mac Dre. Yeah. No one chooses to say that he was dissing then. Niggas was dancing to it. And the reason why he threw shots at Mustard. Now, I hate that song. So I hate when niggas like do what I'm about to do right now and try to justify it being the song that he did. Like, the song's still ass. I'm not saying that it's not ass. What I'm saying is the rumor is everything Mustard did for Kendrick was stolen from that Bay Area producer that he used for that beat. So he's not
P-Lo?
I don't know who produced the beat. I don't know who produced the beat.
P-Lo and Jay Anthony produced the beat.
Yeah, so whoever produced that, the alleged thing is Mustard stole those from P-Lo and them. So that's why the shots were directed at Mustard, and because you ain't have no hit, since I did the same flow on Who Do You Love. So that's why I'm saying that it's not, I don't look at it like he was taken from it. Like, that's kind of what he always has done, and nobody has ever had an issue with it. They looked at it as paying homage, and you have to clear shit like that. So if Mac Dre's camp obviously didn't look at it like stealing if they cleared the nigga to do whatever he just did.
That's what I'm saying. I already knew it was cleared because his mom has full control over it, Mac Wanda, right? And I knew, as soon as I heard it, I'm like, she cleared it. Because when he came to the Bay, Drake brought her out on stage, right? But now I understand where that shit comes with P-Lo. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't hear that part. And now you're informing me, right? Because that's another part of the song. And let's get this clear. The production of the song, I like. The rapping is what I don't like. So
the shit,
yeah, when the niggas say the shit ass, I agree. But I'm not talking about the beat. I'm talking about
I actually hate that fucking beat. I hate that beat so much that when they put it on the Fresh Prince shit, that nigga was sliding. That nigga
was sound hard as fuck.
It sound hard as fuck. Like, when he put it on the Fresh Prince joint, I was like, nah, he low-key was sliding this song. But the beat don't hit that like that.
To me, the beat is fine. The beat is actually dope, but it's the tone deafness, because that sound right now, nigga, you still getting smacked over the head in the club to this sound, bro. Like, you not finna like slide a Drake song after They Not Like Us or turn your TV off. That's not finna happen. Yeah, like, not that song. And then to me, more than anything, is like, you did not slide. I don't really give a fuck about like
the antics.
Yeah, like, you didn't slide, nigga. Like, it does not sound fire.
And that's what my thing is when niggas tell me, oh yeah, when they try to I was talking to my Toronto boy, and I was talking to their camp, and I was talking to one of my niggas over there, and he was telling me like, yeah, like, it's for the deal, da-da-da-da. I said, big dog, I don't give a fuck, and I don't give a fuck. No one told you to drop mid. Like, that was my thing. You can still do what you're trying to do, get out your deal without dropping mid. So I don't understand why. And they like, well, it's for the next album and da-da-da. I said, bro, there's no bigger anticipation than what was going to happen today. So you knew how big it was gonna be. You did 500 on one. You about to have 1, 2, 3 on the Billboard charts. So it doesn't matter. You knew how big it was gonna be, and you decided to give us. I had to go back and listen to it and kind of program myself. I ain't gonna lie, I've been programming myself, so it slaps a little bit more for sure. But when I initially heard all these shits outside of Iceman, because when I was watching the visuals, I was actually in the opposite of saying this. I was like, nah, this shit hard as fuck. Now, I don't know if I was juiced that Drake was back. Yeah. Because after I listened to the other 2 joints and then I went back to Iceman, I was like, nah, this whole shit is ass. Like, this whole joint is ass. But the next day I've been programming myself since it's been out, and I've been listening to it, and it sounds fire to me. It doesn't sound, this isn't his best music at all. But I feel like it's good songs, right? They're not the greatest songs, but they're good songs.
I do feel like, and it makes me even more upset because I really rock with P-Lo, man. I've been seeing his career since the very beginning. Yeah, so for him to have a Drake record, I think is fucking fire. I just wish it was like a well-received Drake record because I want to see P-Lo eat. You know what I'm saying? But like, I think I feel 2 ways about the sample shit too. Like, because to Big Mike's point, Mac Dre is kind of like a Van Gogh of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? When Van Gogh died, he wasn't that nigga when he died. You know what I'm saying? But now his paintings sell for millions and millions of dollars. Yeah. And he never really got to see the height of his success while he was alive. And so I think it's dope that like they're gonna make millions of dollars off this song. Yeah. And that's dope for the estate. So I do feel that there's some positive that comes out of it. But like you gotta slide. At the end of the day, you gotta slide on the shit.
You gotta slide.
Bro, see, a lot of people don't know that's one of the 2. That's Mac Dre came out with a two song disc. And that was released in 1993, bro. And that song was called on one side it was California Living, on the other side it was Too Hard for the Fucking Radio. That's how I got introduced to Mac Dre. So everything you said was right, bro. Like, nigga, you didn't beat that beat up. Like, if you go listen to the 1993 version, you're gonna be like, oh shit, this nigga Dre was different. Because he was the first nigga out the bay to be different. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga keep bro. My understanding is Iceman, when is he gonna leave Well Enough alone? Was this something that he had? This is what I'm asking you guys. Is this something that he had while the beef was ongoing and he didn't release? Because all these references to what happened 2 years ago is something else I don't like about the raps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
not saying that the whole Iceman is centered around that. Yeah. But when you are listening to a good song off Iceman, you hear a shot at a nigga that had something to go on 2 years ago. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nigga, leave that shit alone.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. My bad.
I was saying, to answer your question, I'm not gonna put too much out, but that was the shit when we were sitting records. Like when we were sitting records, they came back to us and was like, only send R&B joints because he's using his own pen for all these records. Yeah. So I already knew what Iceman was gonna sound like, because Drake has been in the game and on top of the game since 2009. Nigga, we in 2026. Yeah. So the only thing you're gonna rap about is what's currently happening to you, because you can't you can't do the same shit you've been doing because you ran out of spit. So just spitting for 20 years is like you're not gonna have a lot to talk about other than what's going on in the moment. So I knew that the whole Iceman was gonna be that. I didn't know he was gonna drop the other records that weren't that. But when the rap tape, when that came out and Iceman was the rap joint, I knew that was what it was gonna be. And I'm not upset at it. He feels like he had a response. So to answer your first question, he didn't have none of these records when the beef was going on. It was just everything was a response somewhat to everything that he couldn't publicly say. So he's saying them on records.
So that's my whole thing about it, bro. Like I don't know, nigga. If I know you can rap, right? Like I know the nigga Drake can rap, right? But nigga, I don't want to hear that shit that you tapped out on. That shit over. I don't even want, nigga, if Kendrick was to respond, I'd be like, oh, here we go with this shit again. On my mind.
He ain't never gonna respond.
No, I'm just saying if he was. I know that's not the type of rapper we're dealing with. But nigga, this is how far detached I am from it right now, right? I don't want to hear none of that shit, cuz. We been here. I want to hear some new shit. I really do.
I mean, to me, I think there are the listeners are in a couple different places. I think a lot of the listeners were expecting Drake to fucking like elevate and show introspection and shit like that. I mean, I thought that would be the right strategy, but I didn't expect that from Drake. I just expected that nigga to slide. I just don't think he really got off in the way that he needed to get off. Even if he was gonna stick to the cocky, I'm that nigga shit, I don't think he's done it way better in the past.
Yeah, but I think we forget. And this is to your point. Yes, he's done it way better in the past. But we kind of forget what Scorpion was. Scorpion was a response to Pusha T and Kanye, the entire project. That's what the first rap half of the entire shit was. Was in his villain era, he lost to Pusha T, and he was responding to that every single song. He didn't get his ass whooped like he got his ass whooped against Kendrick. So we're not listening to it like that. But every song, 8 out of 10. The whole shit about when whatever that song with Travis Scott, spin the block, turn left, make a right. Everything was a diss and response to Pusha T and Kanye ever since the whole album. Yeah. We just don't register that because it wasn't an ass whooping like it is now.
But to my point, like I didn't mind that at all. I think that he really did what he needed to do on those records. And I think regardless of how the listener felt about the outcome of the Pusha T and Kanye beefs, Drake did not, in those songs, like, you can't tell me in Mob Ties that nigga thought he lost. You know what I'm saying? Like, sick of these niggas. The way he going on, sick of these niggas.
He did not.
He didn't believe he thought he lost. Yeah. But in this shit, it sounds like in his mind, he knows he lost. So the shit that he's saying is not coming.
Yeah, he said it on the album. He said, y'all know there was Big Three, fuck the Big Three. There's too much, so whatever. But y'all got a new number one. How he number one? So he already he done 100%. He's acknowledging that he lost versus in Pusha T. It was just fuck you niggas. You know what I mean?
But then when he comes back and says, if it's up to me, and then it's like, nigga, that shit don't hit the same because you just admitted it was up to you, nigga, and you did not do none of that shit, and it was up to you.
But it wasn't. Go ahead.
My question is this, right? So when I see this,
I was about to start capping for this nigga. Let me chill.
I ain't bad at you. So this is my understanding. So there's this whole lawsuit, right? And then there's this federal thing about the feds are saying they have proof of this bot farm. So what possessed this nigga to do a video where he was burning up a bot farm?
Yeah,
I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
These ideas about these lyrics, I'm hearing about this, but nigga, you got an active lawsuit, nigga. I just don't understand these rhyme patterns.
That's what I'm talking about. He's fucking tone deaf because that is one of the dopest videos I've ever seen. To me, I think that video.
I'll tell you what, that whole episode 4 was fire. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, outside, if you take the music out, that shit was classic cinema.
Shebang. Like I've been saying, if this rollout was tied in to a better moment and better music, this would have been one of the greatest rollouts of all time. I'm standing on that shit. I think. It's just bad timing, bad optics, and a lot of mid-ass fucking music. But the question I really want to pose to y'all, because that's not why I brought it up. Why I brought this up is he is going to land at the number 1, 2, and 3 spots on the Hot 100. Yeah. But they're saying that the cumulative total of all 3 albums' first week sales is around 710,000 for the first week.
It can't be.
So
no, it is. It is. Oh. Yeah, it was at 5, 120, 120.
Is this a flop? Or is it a win?
That's a win. The last 500,000 was Utopia. GNX didn't do that. But
GNX was one album.
Right. But so take off the other 2, and I'm still at 500 with Iceman. The 500 is Iceman. So the 120s are the other albums. So if you take away those two albums, the cumulative 700, which doesn't matter, we're not accumulating it because we're going individualized.
We can accumulate them all by themselves. Sorry to interrupt you, because they all got different tones. We can accumulate what got streamed the most.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, what got streamed the most was Iceman, which was the 500 and some change. Okay. So if the last 500 and some change album was Utopia, and the niggas have dropped way more albums since then, this nigga keeps getting us kicked off. I'm about to lose it on that nigga.
What we get kicked off for?
Oh, word? Damn.
Yeah, word, bro.
Who got us kicked off?
It's cool. We're gonna talk about it later. But
because that nigga can't see our shit. It can't be him.
I don't know who it is. Somebody doing it though.
Wait,
somebody doing it.
Somebody keeps reporting us?
Yeah, we'll talk about that at the end. But yeah, someone
tell me now.
I just want Uno to finish his thought.
I just think that when you look at it, it can't be a flop, right? Like if that's the biggest album that we've had in the last two, or I don't even remember when Utopia came out. What was that, 3 years ago? So if that's been the biggest album, and Don Toliver has been the fastest to get to 1 million, he just went platinum, and this already surpassed that, then I don't see how this could be a flop.
I'm asking, I guess let me specify the question. Is this a flop for Drake?
Oh.
No, because other albums been lower.
Yeah.
Honestly, Nevermind did 200. Like other albums did 200, 300. Yeah, so no, this already surpassed those. Now, do we look at it like it was the million? Like he could have got it? No, if you count that, then you can say it's a flop. But I don't think so.
Okay, I guess that's not the. Go ahead. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say. I thought Scorpion did lower levels, right?
It did.
I think Scorpion was like one of his lowest, right? Like, look, I don't think
his highest is views. Yeah, and that's at 700. His highest is views at 700.
In my opinion, I don't think it's a flop, but I don't think it's what niggas thought it was gonna be.
So that was gonna be my question: is did it meet them? Did it meet?
Yeah, that's a different question.
No, I'm just gonna say no.
I guess I'm on the internet, so I see the switch off. Like my algorithm isn't Drake hate. It's more so like Drake love. You know what I mean? So I see it different.
The bitches love it. Like
I
see so many bitches say
KO, not just the bitches. I was arguing with the homie yesterday. That nigga loves it. And I told that nigga, you should have to move out of California, bitch. They're like, fuck wrong with you, bro? The nigga, this shit ain't it, nigga. And nigga said, so what you listening to? I said that new Mozzie, and nigga hung up on me.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna hung up on you too. You gonna call this shit ass, but we gonna listen to the new Mozzie?
Gangland.
Yeah. Every bad bitch's post I see says, "Tell me you need me, baby."
It's everywhere. It's tough, and we haven't heard it outside. I feel like
I heard it outside, and
you didn't like it outside?
No.
You two niggas, Mr. Listening Party niggas. How many of y'all think is gonna be on the how many of y'all think gonna hit the radio? How many singles y'all think off Iceman gonna hit the radio?
I don't think he has any songs like that.
On the way to Oxnard, I was hearing the one where he talks about his dad having cancer.
The intro with no hook?
Albany, the one in Albany.
I heard that the 1 p.m. Albany.
I like 1 a.m. in Albany. Okay.
I heard that.
Yeah, I just called something different on the album, but I feel like what do I miss? They're gonna do the two what is it for radio, that joint, just because it has that. He cheated. He used the first half of Nokia, and then he switched to the turn joint. So niggas is gonna just play the first half if they don't like the second half, because I like Nokia. So I feel like it's gonna be on the radio, but I don't personally think he has a lot of radio songs on this album, personally, because I don't think he even gave a fuck to do that. But like, where she at? There's like that. You getting bodied by singing nigga like that.
I ain't even posted
a single. Like, where she at?
I think that one's gonna be a grower. That is gonna be a grower.
I feel like this album is a grower, but that's just because I could be programming myself. But for my first listen, I thought it was fire because I didn't know Iceman was episode 4. So I watched episode 4. I thought it was fire. Then when I came back to the album, I was like, there ain't really no hits on this motherfucker for real. Then I started playing that motherfucker, and I'm like, nah, this shit kind of banging. Like if you get past that shit that we talking about, like all that bullshit, like he sliding on those motherfuckers. He got good sayings where niggas can remember. He got good shit that niggas want to hear. I don't know. I'm kind of up in the air with it, bro.
I mean, I think a lot of those R&B joints are gonna be on the radio. I even said this during the review. I don't think it's bad music. I think it's bad optics and it's bad timing. But it's not bad music, and I do think it will grow over time. And the reaction I saw when I was outside when the shit came on, niggas was going up to it. So it's gonna be a Drake summer.
I appreciate this conversation because I wasn't even gonna show up knowing you was gonna talk about this bitch nigga, right? So yeah, you can go outside, baby. So I ain't tripping, man. It is what it is, man. Bro, I'm not. When the TDE niggas catch up with you too, I'm acting like I don't know you niggas.
I forgot one of my boys TDE through and through. I'll be talking shit to him about the shit, and I'll be forgetting. Like he be like sending me shit, talking shit like, hey, fuck that nigga Froze Man and that nigga Burn Man or whatever, and I'll be like, nah, this nigga, I'll be forgetting that nigga TDE, so I'll be calling him a hate.
You don't fuck with TDE like me, nigga. Isaiah, I ain't heard you say nothing about that Isaiah album.
You know why? I ain't saying nothing about that.
You don't rock with TDE like me.
I heard the album was really good. Is it good?
Like me?
Is it good? I heard it was really, really good.
You know what's even better? Really that new nigga they signed to TDE, Trap Dickie. That's what I'm on.
Who?
Trap Dickie.
That's a real. That's real.
That's his name.
Why would you think I come on your show and tell lies?
I don't know.
I mean, we lie every day.
That did not sound like a real name.
At the end of the show, y'all niggas need to tell me who been getting our show shut down, nigga, on IG, nigga.
Oh yeah. So I could say so. I know when we had Chris the Thrillist on, one of his homeboys accused us of being racist. And slid in the DMs and said, "Don't ever ask me to come on your show again. I never asked you in the first place, ever." So I don't know.
Hey.
I don't know where that came.
It was that Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
it was the Kevin Hart conversation. But I don't know what we said that could be
considered racist.
I'm gonna tell you what it probably was, bro. So Uno says I'm not even on the black militant, and then I go, I am. And then I said, we don't need no fucking allies. I don't give a fuck about these other races.
But that's not. Oh, okay.
But
I mean, the second half of it, I was about to say that's not racist. But then you said we don't need no other race. I'm like, I mean, that's kind of what they go by too. Like, so they can be persuaded as racist.
I can understand how you guys said Mike didn't say nothing racist, but I can also see how a person be like, that grumpy old man up there from the Boondocks. That nigga.
Nah, fuck that. I ain't gonna let a nigga who wears a fucking Juggalo mask doing fucking Limp Bizkit rap. Talk about nothing about race on this flat. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, my nigga, at all. Like, I don't care. You were never asked to come up here. You weren't gonna be asked to come up here at all. Now that I know you want some fuck shit, it's fuck you. I'm pretty sure he was the one that has got us blocked, but he's no longer an issue. So I don't know what's going on now because we didn't even play no music. So that's really weird.
So that is like 3 times in the last time that we didn't got kicked off IG.
But I don't know if it's the cussing because last time I honestly thought last time it was because I was smoking. But I'm not smoking, so
last time you kept something between your thumbs.
Yeah, so it must be the language. It must be the language. But
I thought that was after 30 minutes or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they would have kicked us off YouTube. Like I don't know.
And I feel like we've said much worse things in the past for sure. Been okay. So I don't know what's going on, y'all.
Nigga, that's we inherited niggas with a lot of different types of threats too. Like we looked at a lot of different types of ignorant shit.
This is why y'all gotta buy t-shirts because we don't control the platforms. We can get shut down at any moment, and the t-shirts and the support in that manner helps us find other avenues as backup.
And we all got t-shirts for sale. Buy a shirt.
Factual. We all got merch. We all got direct to consumer albums. We all got things you can support directly that help us. We got Patreons. So support those things to help us keep those going. Go ahead.
You like how I slid that in the chat and say, yeah, you guys are both sinners. All pun intended.
That shit was the funniest shit that you done said to me. I was dying. I was literally dying because I was like, we are up at 8:30, really lusted. Like that shit had me really weak.
Goon City, bro.
Hey,
I'm a Goonie for sure.
Here's what I want to know before we get out of here. Did any of y'all watch The Boys yet, or we gotta wait till
tomorrow? Of course,
I did.
We want to talk about it tomorrow because it is past 6.
Okay, no, we can talk about it.
Ain't a whole lot to say about it to me.
Really not.
I think they put a nice. I wasn't disappointed in it. I didn't love it, but I wasn't disappointed in it.
I was sick. I just like villains winning.
I didn't think they used the tension very well. I think there could have been a lot more moments for the villains to shine that they did not use.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Uno. Before I.
No, I agree. I totally agree. I think I'm not the biggest. This whole season was really subpar for me. So I didn't think that they could do anything in the finale that would have made my rating for this season last season to go up. And I'm big on Game of Thrones. So when I was watching Game of Thrones and there was 2 more episodes left, or when the last season ended before the final season, so I want to say season 7 and before season 8, I said to my baby moms, because I was watching it with her at the time, I said, so the next season is going to be the White Walker battle and the Battle of the Throne. That season's going to be ass. So before it ever dropped, I knew it was going to be ass because you have too much details that you have to put into 6 episodes, regardless if you make it 2 hours or not. And that's how I felt about this. Like, you did all this gassing up for this nigga to get the entire season was really pointless if you think about it. The entire season was him getting the V1 for the V1 to get extracted in in the first 30 minutes of the show. So it was literally pointless for him to have the V1 and had the God complex when he already had the God complex when we started the fucking show. So there was really no point of a lot of the things that they were doing. So I watched this season to just see Kamiko talk and become a super soup. Like, that was what we watched the season for. And the whole buildup for Ryan, the whole buildup for Butcher and their fight, the whole buildup of it was really just anticlimactic. So I didn't think there was really anything that they could do that made it like, this is the best shit I've ever watched, how I felt about The Boys previous to this season. Yeah. But I felt like it was like a solid, sure. If they didn't do how they did Butcher at the end, then I would have thought I would have gave it a 2. But because of how they finished it with Butcher at the end, I give it like a 6.
I like the party scene. That's all. Fuck that nigga Homelander. Yeah, we'll put his name.
I wanted that nigga to win though. I ain't gonna lie.
Your shit on camera.
I'll suck your dick.
Hey, wait, hold on. I forgot all about that shit.
Yeah, that nigga was on his knees bleeding and crying. That nigga was on bending knee pleading, nigga. And that nigga, I will say, that nigga can act his fucking ass off. That nigga is cold. Anthony, I didn't even realize that was the nigga from Babish. I didn't even know that was the same nigga. Babish is a show, Cold. There's a show, that shit cold. But I didn't know that was the same nigga. He looked completely different. So once they pulled up Babish and then they put up this shit, I was like, that is that nigga Homelander. So I was like, nah, this nigga can act his ass off. I was just
he made me believe he's a real psychopath. So he can act.
That nigga looks like the most racist white man.
Factual.
But that's why I love it, because he doesn't look nothing like that in Babish. Nah, he don't look nothing like that shit in Babish. Like,
he made the Lord a believer, bro.
He can act. He can act his ass off.
Hey, you know what? Leading up to this punk ass show, somehow, some way, man, I ran across some shit on YouTube where they're crossing universes, right? And they had this shit. Wall Breaker Hulk lands in The Boys, right? So Hulk was running around there whooping they.
Oh yeah, because they made the Omniverse in Marvel, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so that's just fire.
That's coming out. That's coming out soon.
I'm hoping that crosses over to film, because that shit could be crazy. Like,
They saying
the film omniverse would be nuts.
They're saying the first comic book is the X-Men, and it's called Midnight. Yeah, so it's called the omniverse is called Midnight, and it's going to be X-Men, Fantastic Four, and then Spider-Man. Those are the release dates, like month after month.
I feel that. He said Gooner. Philly was good. Paulie was good. Slat said White Walker Kush. Willis said they should have done a 3-piece movie instead. I mean, look, I think it was given Umbrella Academy. You know what I'm saying? It just felt like they were like an Umbrella Academy finale. Like they were just trying to wrap it up.
Yeah.
And they weren't too invested in the story. Like I really did end up liking Kamiko a lot, but I ended up not liking a lot of the characters as much. Like I love Starlighter at the beginning. Like at the end, she just wasn't. Obviously, I know she was going through some shit, but she just wasn't bringing it home for me.
I'm just not ready for it to be over. There's like a lot to do after Homelander's dead.
Well, they're spinoffs.
But they canceled Gen V.
Yeah, they're spinoffs though. They did The Boys Mexico and they did The Boys Rise from Vought. So that's the next 2 spinoffs. So that I knew that they weren't gonna kill nobody off. Because you kill the Soups, then there ain't no Boys Mexico. So I already knew that was like that. You know what they were going to do.
So what happens to Soldier Boy?
He's in Vought Rising, and he'll be in The Boys the Mexico. He's in Vought Rising because Vought Rising is the prequel. So they're bringing all the niggas that this season was a setup for Vought Rising. So every throwback character you saw, the nigga that wanted to save his old lady, the bomb site. All those the fast nigga, the speedster, all those niggas are gonna be in Vought Rising. It's all prequel.
What's the Boys Mexico about?
Some new niggas, the boys, but with in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, I think overall, I give it a solid like 3.5 out of 5.
Out of 5,
don't give it shit.
What'd you give Daredevil?
At 4, I think I give it 4. Yeah,
I gave it.
And you don't watch Invincible, huh?
Yeah, I watched Invincible. Oh yeah. Invincible was like a 4.5 for me.
Okay.
The going through the planet and then that nigga with the mustache was cold as fuck. That Thrag.
Yeah, Thrag.
That nigga was cold.
When they first showed that nigga, I was like, this nigga a bitch.
Yeah,
but once that nigga got the squaring up in it, I said, that nigga's cold.
Look, nigga, we moving in.
You can't do shit about it. You can't do shit about it.
That nigga Thrag, when they blew Cuz planet up, Cuz like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Hey, Cuz fucked over the traitor so fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I said,
just chop that nigga's head off with the slice, with the Kimbo slice.
That nigga's cold.
Crazy.
All right, niggas.
Big Mike, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
You niggas know what the fuck going on. Nigga, catch me on IG, cutting the fuck up, and on TikTok, and on YouTube, and at connectthecoast.com. That's straightlacenochase.com, and go buy a shirt, goddamn you, bitch. It's gambling time. I got no parlay money. Help a nigga out.
Uno, let the people know how they can support what you got going on.
Yes, sir, man. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon, patreon.com/7pn. And I got my new album for sale. So if y'all need that new album, tap in with your boy. I done sold 10, but you my brother. I got you.
That nigga said, I'll work with you.
I got you. But yeah, man, make sure y'all tap into that. And
we'll buy 3 copies to give away for the chat, man.
Say less. Let's go. Shout out to Sanctus for blessing y'all niggas. Cause I for sure. Some girls hit me. They was like, can I get the album? And I ain't know, So I told them, like, look, I fuck with y'all. Y'all beautiful as hell, but no, I need my money, but I'm not gonna charge y'all. So y'all might as well just go ahead and wait till it drop. You know what I mean? Just wait till it drop.
Well, now we just got to figure out how you want to give it away, but we'll give away 3 copies.
That's totally up to you. That's your shit. Like, you let me know. I'm with whatever. I can come up with it too, though. Help you out. Though.
Yeah, just bring people to the chat and we'll give it away tomorrow.
All right, bet. Say less.
Yes, sir. All right, I'll see y'all tomorrow.
I'll tell them tomorrow.
We're
not giving away free shit tomorrow.
For sure. All right,
peace.
CTC Radio, the only radio station committed to the coast. My name is the Holy Lord Sanctus, God of the Coast, your host on the only station playing 805 hip hop and R&B every Wednesday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific time. If you like what we do, the best way to support is visit our website, connect.club. That's connect with an X, CONNXCT.club. Visit the website, become a member, get yourself some merch that helps us grow and sustain the channel. and do things like buy albums from Uno so we can give them away to y'all and other artists and things like that, like the VIP ticket I bought from Chris the Thrillist. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't be able to do things like that without y'all support. So check us out tomorrow night at 5 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget, this weekend I'm in Santa Barbara all weekend for Memorial Day weekend. So catch me outside, buy me a drink. June 20th, I'm in San Jacinto with Uno. We're going to be performing live. You don't want to miss that. You can get tickets at the website right here, connect.club. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Pacific time. I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. Don't drink and drive. Deuces.